Okay, we are going to redo our steps going to the upstairs. I already took all the carpet off, obviously, and we're trying to decide what the best way to go about it is. And we're thinking I'm just going to use high quality vinyl on the steps. So how do you make vinyl go around the steps? How do you make a stair tread out of vinyl that doesn't bend? Or does it? Boy, this is a nice uncluttered background, isn't it? I found a couple of videos on vinyl flooring and stair noses and how to make it transition nice around the stairs, and I figured I'd give it a try, and it works pretty good. I'm going to bend 12 pieces to match the stairs. I happen to have a 1-inch stair tread, so yeah, I made a fixture here. It's basically just a piece of, I happen to use a 1 1/4 here with a 1-inch dowel on top. I screwed the 1-inch dowel, you can't see it very good. I got tin foil over it so it doesn't stick. But yeah, just a couple of screws, a 1-inch dowel right on top of the board, and 3 1/4-inch flathead screws here for the clamp, so that when this clamps down, well, let me do it right now. I've got my plank. I trimmed it to a couple inches long. I need 34, this is probably 36, so I cut about a foot off. And I ripped one edge of it just to give me a flat surface to go against the bottom of the stair. So basically we're gonna just put this in, that part into the clamp part, and then we'll tighten it up. Tighten it up. I got a depth of it just about where I wanted it, so that it gets, that's the one thing you got to figure out, the depth. How you got to figure out the depth from here to here, so that you know it's gonna, you could always trim it later, I guess. There, I put some cloths over here to help keep the heat in. It takes a long time to heat up. That's the only trick. It takes about 10 minutes for it to heat up enough. Bend this right over. I've just got this Harbor Freight heat gun, but it seems to do the job. It just takes a while. Make sure and get it down in the crack. I happen to have 2 of these, so I should speed it up a little. Okay, here we go. Bring it around. And clamp it. A couple different clamps here just to get her going. Bingo. That's it. Just let it cool off there. Probably 15-20 minutes, just let it sit. That's what it looks like from the back side. 85 degrees. Should be fine. Let's take it off and see what we got here. Don't forget to loosen your back screws. Stick something in there to loosen her up. There it is. Replace that tin foil every once in a while. Pretty sweet. I need 12 of them. I tinker with it during the day, and I don't know. I don't care. Probably 3-4 days I'll have them done. And then we'll cut to installing them. Four and 3/4. Here I'm test fitting the nose piece and measuring behind it so I know what to rip the rear piece to. Then I'll rip a piece and glue it to the nose piece ahead of time so it makes it easier to install. I'm going to snap this together and flip it over. Put a little super glue in here. Give it a little kick. That should be done. See, now that's nice and tight here. Can't even see the seam. Now, bring it to the other side. See, it's got a gap here. What I'm going to do is clamp a block of wood here. Put this here, keep it from jiggling about. And I'm going to clamp this on the end here. Give my clamp, my other clamp, something. Got to tip it up. That's always works better. There. See, nice and tight here. Now I can simply clamp this in, and it'll pop. There it goes. It popped right in. Okay, I'll hold that for a minute. That's the same thing. Last 3 inches or so, I'm gonna super glue. I always wipe, spray. Once I'm sure the tread fits well, I use regular construction adhesive in a caulk gun and lay down a bead. Even though it's probably not necessary, since I had an air nailer, I decided to put some brads in sparingly in the corners here and there. They're pretty invisible. Figure out how I'm going to transition into the other floor, that's all. A little alcohol couldn't hurt. Clean it off a little bit. Gets dusty quickly. Give that caulk a little something to stick to. I'm gonna put a little frog tape on here. It's paste. It's black. It's rubbery. It's strong. Freehand. This one I got the sensor in here, so I can't really do too much with it. Then I'm gonna go across with a little extra next to the tape, kind of go around here a little bit, tile thingy and just kind of smear it down a little bit around, just to smooth it out there on the part where you can see it the most. And then I'm going to take the tape off, folding it upon itself right away. Give it a nice sharp line. That was a busy 2 days getting this all done. Now I've just got to, I got a light kit. It's going to be pretty cool. These are LEDs. It's a kit that I got. I painted the front edge of it brownish. It's actually a copper color, but it will blend in with the steps because you can see it slightly. I am going to use the adhesive. It comes with clips too. The adhesive, it looks better. It actually sits up a little higher up into the lip of the step. It's got a motion sensor on the top and on the bottom step. There's that. Made a little jig here to give me the spacing on the left side here. So I'm going to use that. Put a little mark right at the very end of it and pop a hole through the step up as high as I can get it. Go through that. Backing paper thing. Stick the wire in through the hole. Bring it up. Anyway, yeah, so it goes up against the block here and up under the nose. Just press it in and repeat. So you just basically have to run your wires any way you can. I use a combination of staples and zip ties. There's 14 wires. Steps. Run along the bottom of the steps. See? Go right. And I went around here to a place up in the rafters here. There's your power supply and your controller. And it plugs in and yeah, it's out of the way. Got the stairs done, and this is what it looks like. Follows you right up, depending how fast you run, I guess. And same thing going down. Pretty cool, huh? They definitely make it noticeable when you're going down the stairs at night, especially, obviously. Yeah, it works good. What the hell? Something fun to try. Anyway, that was a great project. Thanks for watching. Like, comment below if you want. Subscribe, all that stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Oh, I did the wrong word.